Does it smell like Koston? Definitely smells like a kickflip.
What's his house smell like?
So first of all, it's a casual day in the office. As you can look around, we got tons of early birds on the table. Some of you guys have seen before, some of you haven't. And if you want to just kind of take a look, just show them a little around. We haven't really shown them just kind of what things look like. Supreme table. This is where Ian gets served every single time. He has not beat me.
Let me speak about this real quick. Scott is my kryptonite, okay? I'm Superman. I can beat all the people that can beat Scott, but for some reason, I can't beat Scott, bro. I can't beat him.
And I beat Larry. Larry can't beat me.
Hey, Larry, hey, paddle. Oh, Larry knows what happened to him yesterday.
What's even crazy?
Larry beats himself.
Yes, Larry beats himself.
What's even crazier is when we were in San Antonio, we went to Vaulty and got the Supreme paddle. Paid 225 bucks for this. Retail. We're like, hell yeah. Like, let's bust it open. Let's figure it out. So we get here, we're about to unwrap it to play each other. Comes to find out, it's one paddle.
How are you supposed to play ping pong with one paddle?
One paddle.
You're supposed to just...
Oh,
yeah, you ever drop $225 on the floor?
Yeah, my bad.
Thanks, bro.
It's literally just a regular paddle too. 225. Yeah. I will say that it does come with
the ball carrier's nice.
Little ball carrier, little paddle carrier.
But look, this is cool. At least they did.
Little Supreme balls.
Yeah. Butterfly on one side,
Supreme on the other.
That's tight.
So anyways, office is set up real cool. We got a bunch of different activities for our customer or employees whenever they're on break. Ping pong. This is where Jaime does all the content, where you see all the pictures that go viral on Nice Kicks and Sneaker Freaker and Sneaker Bar Detroit. All that's done here. This is where Shooter McGavin gets his skills
my
from.
putting practice.
This is where Shooter McGavin lays it down. There you go. Good job.
We out here.
What was your name again?
Still got it. Chip McGee.
Chip McGee. Shooter McGavin, Chip McGee, and
I don't remember what I was.
oh, you gotta remember.
I don't remember. Archie Bunker here, and I sunk her.
Come this way. Let's show them a little bit. We're giving a little tour today.
Office tour.
So this is for John. We bought this whole little barber chair setup for him, and you guys saw it, Sneaker Con. We also got him the Andis Clippers. Of course, you guys seen the backdrop before for every early bird episode. These are actually all of our boxes from employees, close friends, and us. So each one's got our own little tag in it saying who owns the box and whatnot. Come this way, you got network supplies, front of the office. Pretty cool, private selection, please come home. Little Chinatown rug, little welcoming sign. And then our offices. Ian doesn't really use his office.
I don't use the office at all.
Ian doesn't really use his, but this is mine and Larry's desk. Different artwork from different people, different collectibles from different things that I can't fit in my home. Bunch of cool stuff.
Show them your chairs.
These chairs. This is a $20 million chair. It was 10 at first. We refused to get rid of these chairs. These are the first big purchases that Larry and I purchased back in 2016 or 15.
When we decided to start a business.
When we decided to start our own business.
We need chairs.
We're so happy. We got them on sale at Office
They were
Max.
like 60 bucks a piece.
Really? We got them, and it was like the first little piece. My dad made us this by hand. There's not one screw or nail. This is all wood wedged desk made out of birch and dark walnut, all wood glued and
Lincoln logged
in. And then we bought the chairs, and these chairs have rode with us the entire trip. So we call it the $20 million chair just because we've made a lot of money in these chairs. We've done a lot of sacrifices in these chairs, and just a lot has gone into these chairs. So we refuse to let go of them.
Can I show you my chair real quick?
Yeah, let me see your chair.
I got cigarette burn right here.
Whose is that?
From the guy that I bought it from before. You know, it's cracked right here.
Which was like,
it was cracked when I got it.
But how much was that chair retail originally?
This is like a expensive chair.
$11,000 or $1,100.
For y'all that don't know, Herman Miller.
So usually what, $1,000?
Yeah, over $1,000.
What'd you pay for it?
$200. I have a good one.
Still. But we got some cool pieces. Dead stock, off-white. My buddy made this one. Joshua Videz, 17 of 100. This was from the very first Virgil exhibit me and Larry went to. We were the first 10 people in line at the Chicago MCA, and this was one of the posters we bought. Our friend Angel made us that one. Cactus Jack over there. Who made that one for you, Frank?
Oh, yes, Frank made that.
Frank made that one for us. Captain Casual. I mean, there's a bunch of different things.
I was gonna tell you, this is a perfect time to talk about that.
Yes, so because I saw the brick sitting up there. So this brick Came from Hex when we visited the Optic Gaming headquarters, the Hex quarters for the first time. He gifted us with this brick, but he slid by the other day to pick up some shoes, and he brought this t-shirt. And he said, this t-shirt will go crazy on the internet if you show this t-shirt. So he said this was one of the first collaboration tees that they did back in 2016 or 2017. It is a collab they did with Nadeshot. And so you guys tell me if you know anything about this shirt. Hex
how much it's worth?
I don't know.
He said people would be offering.
That's what I'm saying. Let's ask everybody.
So
how much is this worth?
There's a lot of people that follow us from Hex originally, and they still follow us. And I always see in the comments like, been following y'all since Hex days. I love that you guys have a great relationship with them. Like yada yada. Exactly. So I'm curious, guys.
They got to know more about this than we do, right?
I mean, I don't know anything about it until Hex brought it up here.
Yep.
So I do know who Nadeshot is. So it's like I understand the concept behind it, where how both of them have grown to be huge nowadays in that world. So
and it says work until you no longer have to.
And he explained that was a Nadeshot thing. That was like a quote that he lives by or whatever. There was something that had to do with why.
And both of them are like that now.
Quote, yeah.
Just wanted to give you guys a tour. There's a lot of cool stuff that goes on up here.
Oh look, Scott, ask them if they want the EB socks.
Oh, those are nice. Y'all guys want these EB socks?
Let's see. What y'all opinion? What's y'all opinion on these?
Raspberry boys.
And the private selection Bic lighters are available online right now.
Go get them right
now.
Go
get it. Easy win.
See if Shooter McGavin still got it. Woo! Shooter McGavin, about to make it happen.
Nice,
It
Captain.
is. All right, so we're doing things a little different. We kind of wanted to keep it raw because it's something we haven't looked at before. It's not technically an early bird. This is something that we are trying to acquire within our own collection. So you guys have seen, we've been doing a lot of traveling and we like to pick up certain exclusive pieces now as we're on road, bring them back to the store and just kind of have history within the sneaker culture here at the store so people can come in and not only just see exclusive shoes that are releasing nowadays, but things that require history behind it all the way back to early 2000s, maybe even late 90s. There's a couple shoes I know in here that are gonna be early 2000s. Some stuff I've never even seen before. Some stuff I've never even heard of until you were mentioning it to me, and we had to dig pretty deep to find out about
what they are.
Specific one in here. And some of the stuff that we're looking at, we've never looked at on camera before.
Yeah, and I just want to say, like, we travel to so many stores now that, like, our favorite thing that we find in the stores were like, that's dope. Like, we went to True North. It's when they have museum-like pieces like this that you don't find anywhere else.
1000%. And so
and
this
I will
is
also say that they wanted me to be a part of this, and I have no idea what's in these boxes, but apparently I'm going to be really excited.
I know what's in here, but I don't know anything about some of them, and I haven't seen them yet. So he just named some stuff off the list. I was like, what? Okay, yeah, that sounds dope. Let's get it.
So, first shoe.
Okay.
Now, first thing you're gonna notice, you're gonna start seeing a whole lot of sample tags. These are actual sample tags.
Okay, let me look at it.
Look at that one.
We got a LeBron Soldier GM4.
Give you that one, Larry.
Now, the cool thing about these is these are samples. So either A, they're gonna look a little bit different upon the release because they make certain alterations, or B, some of these might not ever release and you only have the sample of the shoe that actually never came out.
Right.
So let's just take a look at it.
And these are pattern samples, right?
Hold on.
Oh.
Hold on.
What'd you find?
I just saw something.
What'd you see?
Developer Scott Buys.
Scott Buys, bro.
I developed this shoe. I forgot to tell you guys.
I've got a date here.
Yep.
6/13/16.
Yeah, you're right. So season and year, holiday 16. And then if you also look, lasting method, triple lasting, black, metallic gold, and ice. And I'm guessing this is the ice, of course, the sole.
Which you've got a little oxidation.
It's got a little oxidation around it. Now, I've never been a fan of the strap highs, but I know that every major basketball player has dropped one for the most part. So Kobe got one, LeBron got one, Jordan has one.
And if you notice on the swoosh, it has like that LeBron kind of 3D
Epcot style looking
all
print
over
to it. It's very lightweight.
Yep.
Very lightweight. Never been a fan of this style. But,
it's a hooping shoe.
But it's a hooping shoe. And that's why I was trying to say when we were at Sneaker Politics is that's why Kanye, since he created a basketball shoe, he's kind of forced in a sense to create the high. So he did it with the sock knit.
Right.
You see the little ankle pieces there?
Yeah, I guess for support. Oh, this one's got a different pattern in it though.
Yeah, on the inside.
Hold on. Hold on.
Do you have a date or anything on yours? Oh, you still have
Yeah,
a
the sample tag's still on here.
Look at the back of it. It
Yeah.
says, look at the back of it.
This just
though.
says holiday 16.
41, 16, 7. Look what I just found.
Okay.
On the inside of the Velcro, it says 2-3. LeBron.
Nice. Where was he at in 2016? Was he back with Cavaliers at that point, or was he in Miami?
Yeah, he was
Back with Cleveland? And then look, 4-3.
They were down
Oh!
in a series.
They were down
and
40.
no team had ever come back. If you were down
Yes. That has to be.
this
What else would
deficit,
4-3 mean?
no team has ever
Can we
come
do
back to
Can we do a quick Google search?
Okay, but what does 4-1 mean on the back?
I think that's 41.16
Yes.
Assists,
rebounds and
seven
7 assists.
No.
On the game that probably made him win.
Yeah, this
This might have been his stats on
is a
game
game.
7.
And this is what the date of the game? 6/13/2016. Larry, find out what game played on this date.
Cavs versus Warriors.
Okay.
41 points. He scored 41 points.
There it is, 41.
He scored
No,
41
look,
points.
and this is the game finals. So this was that series where no team had ever come back.
41
Good
points.
job, Larry. Decrypting it.
Wow.
Good shit. Hell yeah. Tight. What else? we
All
got?
right. Well, speaking of LeBron, we're gonna keep it.
Keep it
LeBron.
going? Okay, cool.
Let's keep going, LeBron.
Bronny action.
Check this out.
Ooh.
Check this out.
Let's see what this sample tag looks like on
Sample
here.
tag.
Okay, this one's fall 20. So this is 2 years ago. And it says look-see 2019, September 10th, 2019.
This is a mix.
Exactly, because
look,
it's strapped.
got an
It's
Air
got
Max
the air
bubble.
bubble on the
The
bottom.
strap
It's
is
the LeBron 4. This part is the LeBron 4.
That's so cool. So explain the air bubble then.
They're probably just trying. This is probably them messing with 360 Air Max technology. They're gonna start doing some older LeBrons. Throw the 360 Air Max.
Kind of like how
on
they did
there.
the air bubble on the 5 or whatever back in the day.
yeah.
For they did the Air Max 5 or whatever.
Experimenting.
Division team basketball. Okay, got some 3M hit around it. Velcro. I'm not really a big fan of any type of Velcro shoe, but
Right.
I like it. Look at the little lace. Look at this little thing right here. I guess you run your lace through and then close it and then tie it maybe
Lace it up.
afterwards. Cool.
All
Super
right.
dope. Would you wear these?
Another sample.
Nope.
Are you in?
I would wear a Cavaliers jersey and I would hoop in them.
I don't see any of us actually wearing basketball shoes. I
I'll
got
tell
my
you-
Irisons, but I don't wear them.
I'll
like,
tell you what
as
I don't
much
like
when
about this
When
is
I
I
say
don't-
basketball shoes, I mean like basketball.
I don't.
shoes.
I'm fine with basketball shoes, but I don't like that they have Air Max on this.
Cool.
All right,
We still
keep
going Bronny?
No.
No.
This might be Ronnie State though.
Ohio?
Might be still a little Ohio.
Okay. Think for a second. So then it's probably green and yellow because that's his high school colors.
Maybe a little red in there. Bro. Check the tongue out.
Air Force High Eco.
Ohio State Air Force One.
I know what this is.
Huh.
The logo. It's got that green leaf on it with the acorn.
Yep. That's what that
So
little
that's
brown
what
has
this
to
brown
be.
is. This has to be the acorn on there. And then the green is the leaf. The red is the O.
This does say PT Easy Leather, so this might have been a sample. Testing out this leather.
Magic Flamingo is
like-
the colorway.
Yeah.
The Magic
I like that.
Flamingo.
Magic
You ever seen a Magic Flamingo?
Let's take a look at this wood grain material.
That is really nice.
Around
That's what I
the
did.
toe.
They should do that.
That's what
more.
I'm thinking is this PT Easy Leather. Because the theme that I'm noticing with these sample tags is whatever they were sampling or whatever they were testing, they write at the very bottom of the sample tag. Just like the other one said, look-see sample.
There must have been something to that made them not use it, because from just a first look perspective, I'm like, dang, I would rock some shoes like this with this
Yeah.
material, but there has to be a reason why they chose not
Okay,
to
so
do
real
it.
quick. Oh, sample.
Oh, shit.
You just have sample in
You
there?
got a big ass sample.
Okay, then let's go look down in this tag. This one's from 09.
Oh wow.
Imagine just how many of these are just laying around in different colorways and
I
stuff.
was just thinking
just
about
not being
that. How
used.
many of these, like this is just a handful, but how many samples are out there? Just
Well, that's the
stuff
thing
that
is,
was
I think a
never-
lot of these, and probably have, I want to say this is how these were all acquired, was that if you work at Nike headquarters, you have access to their shop, the store there, and in the store, they'll get all these samples, and when they're ready to get rid of them, they just put them in the store, and then only Nike employees can go in there
You
and
know what
buy.
this reminds me of? This reminds me of the sample Yeezy, Air Yeezy that was made, and they took a Jordan 6 sole
Yeah.
and mixed it with the
Yeah.
black Air Yeezy top.
remember
Matter of
that.
fact, I'm gonna shout this boy out. We don't even know each other, but hopefully maybe one day he'll see this. But I want y'all guys to know about this guy right here. This guy, MC1 Sneakers, has a lot of different sample pieces you've never seen. But if you look, you got Jordan 6 sole with the Air Yeezy top to it. Like, how cool is that? This guy sold several different pairs to like Sotheby's and other like big places like that. Sample Yeezys you've never seen before. He's got like the Grammy worn Yeezys he sold on Sotheby's. Like a bunch of different stuff. So shout out to MC1 Sneakers, man. I've been following
Yeah.
you for a while. I love all the stuff you
He has
post.
crazy stuff.
Crazy stuff. This is cool though.
Yep.
If I had to pick between these three, which one are you
I'm
gonna rock
going
with?
with the Air Force for easily.
This one, right?
Oddly enough, it's the Air Force. I
Yeah.
never thought
I hate the highs and bulky straps and
are
everything,
just
but
too sporty for me. But
right. And that's what I meant earlier when I was like, we don't technically. Yes, I wear basketball shoes, but
Yeah,
I'm saying
you
like
don't
not
wear
like
hooping
hooping shoes
shoes. Yeah.
nowadays. It's different. This,
I like performance basketball
Yeah,
shoes.
yeah.
You know.
What's even more weird is you have LeBron, Ohio, and he always said that if he didn't go straight to the league, where would he go?
Ohio State.
So what are the weird odds right now that we have
a LeBron.
Yeah.
Ohio, LeBron in rotation right now? I know there's no coincidence. It's
Yeah.
just weird that
It is weird.
that's how the lineup is right now.
For sure. All right.
Blue box.
Blue box.
Blue box.
This is
So-
I assume the part where Larry's supposed to get excited.
You're gonna get excited for not only this pair but the next pair as well.
Can I read off what the title says?
Please.
Now, tell me if you ever heard of it. The Thai Temple. It's a high too, by the way.
The high.
So it's the High Thai Temple.
So this pair.
Now this is the one you're telling me about, right? There's two.
No, the other one's the one.
The other ones I got excited about.
Yeah.
This is the one I was super excited
But
about.
I will
Okay.
say this is Eric Koston's personal pair.
Eric Koston.
Okay, that's
You ready?
super
Look,
tight.
I'm leaning in.
that's super
Are you guys
tight.
ready?
Or Eric Koston. The Thai temples.
Wow, this reminds me of that
Yeah, look at it.
the metallic Go Yard bags we were just looking at a minute ago.
Okay, so there's a lot of detail on these.
Yeah.
So first and foremost, Eric Koston has a big foot. What size?
11.
Is this? Wow.
Look at the
SB.
material on the gold. Look at the suede on the toe. Like whoever was selling it before us had
Yeah.
it at $1,000.
Exactly. Thai temple, Eric Koston shoe.
It's that top, but that just there's like material in it, so it's like
Yeah.
Because there is like these slight wrinkles.
if
there,
you
but
look, it
doesn't
has
look
like this
it's from
weird like
wear.
marbleized like texture inside of the sole. These are definitely dead stock though.
And you get an
There's
extra
probably
pair.
a lot of shelf wear.
Look,
and
you also
whatnot.
get an extra pair of gold
Do you
laces
know where
as well.
I've seen that lace before?
Where?
It is a shoe that you and I both
Cliver.
have.
Cliver
Sean
got 'em.
Cliver has that same lace.
Yep.
Summer 2010, y'all.
Yeah,
So 12 years, 11 years later, they circled around and then brought the same lace.
I still
back.
think they took this. I still think Virgil took this little hatch pattern and then used it on all the off-whites with that clear material.
Yeah.
The one they ended up putting on the Union
Yeah,
Dunks
yeah,
too.
yeah.
I feel like he got it from this, bro.
And then if you look on the inside, it's just like gold brick patterns because of the temples.
That's that Thai temple.
So in the temples, you know, they have the bricks stacked on top of each other to make the gold temples.
Yep. The next one's about to get real
One's
cool.
11.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the one I'm excited about. Because
Yeah.
when you first told me about this buyout, that's the only one I cared about.
Yep. Larry, I want you to read what this says.
Yeah.
Okay.
Larry,
Read it out loud.
Read this out loud.
Show the camera while we're
Yeah.
doing it.
Futura P-Rod.
But read what it says.
World headquarters.
Okay, keep reading.
Futura times P-Rod.
Two.
2 P-Rod.
2 P-Rod. This-
2 P-Rod. And what does the back say?
Attention P-Rod.
Now, why else would they only put this on a scribbled up, beat up box? If what? Coming straight from the world headquarters.
If it's at archives.
It's a piece that they want him to wear and use and try.
Yeah. Where does Futura play into
Right here.
this? Obviously,
Right there,
okay.
signature.
Oh, okay.
He plays into the whole
I
design.
mean, I
All of
the
figured all
designing
of
of it,
this,
yes.
you know, but that was what
Just
I was
look at the
looking
crush on this right
Bro,
here.
I need a personal of this shoe so bad, bro.
Y'all heard the subscribers? Find me a personal for Ian.
Yeah, find me one, please. 13.
Okay, so there's more to this.
Yeah.
The person who sold it to us gave us something that goes along with it.
for. Okay.
Okay.
This is the cherry.
The
You
deck-
thought this was cool?
The deck that he skated.
No, that'd be super tight.
Check us out. Dope, right?
Dope little poster, SB. Okay,
You know what's tighter?
signed.
To Juan, signed by P-Rod
2010.
on a SB P-Rod poster.
This is a Juan in a million piece right here. How crazy is that though?
Yeah,
Literally
sick.
worn pair and signed.
Just the history is the most exciting part. Knowing what this shoe went through to get to this.
What's crazy-
It's not like it was just worn to just like walk
Yeah,
around.
no,
Like,
he skated
this
that.
was worn by
Hold
arguably
on.
one of the greatest.
What's he wearing in the
skateboarders
pictures, though, real
ever.
quick?
It's just
All right,
like
just
a
making
basic.
sure.
Yeah,
Just making
I
sure.
tried to look at that
Yeah.
too. This is like the OG SB dunk that used to just sit in Zoomies.
Yeah, and-
on the sale rack,
Yes,
and
bro.
no one
for
cared about them.
$34.99.
Yes, and
I was picking the Osiris's.
No,
and the Etnies and the Emericas.
The globes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
over
yeah.
the Nikes.
Well, they also were new.
Exactly.
It's
And
like
so that was
they
the
created
key.
their own
They
lane.
had to create, and that was
From the
where
jump.
P-Rod came
in.
the first skater.
That was the guy they said, you're going to make skateboarding huge for Nike.
Yeah.
And that was the guy to do it.
And
So,
he did.
Hold on,
exciting.
watch this.
History.
Scrolling. Scroll.
Boy scrolling.
Oh, we're scrolling. We're going back about almost 10 years. Oh, here it is. Just hanging out with P-Rod at Ilmore in Nicky Diamonds. No big deal. It's me and P.
Me and P.
He came by the store a couple times when he was in town in like 2012.
Did he keep it P?
And he was keeping it P. Hung out with us and kicked it with us afterwards and everything. And then fast forward 3 years later, I ran into him at Ilmore and he remembered who we were. Chopped it up, had a few drinks or whatever. So super cool. Shout out to P-Rod.
Now, when you see him again, like, man, I met you here, then I bought this, now I need you to, we have to get him to sign the other side with 2022 private selection.
Y'all ready for the next one?
And set it to one.
Okay,
this way?
Air Force box.
Air Force box. I don't know how excited I'm gonna get.
$2,500.
What is that price at?
$2,500 for whatever this is.
All right.
25 for an Air Force.
Was this the one we had to do some research on?
Yes.
So for those of y'all who don't know, what we're about to pull out, we had never even seen before.
Gotta take a shot.
For those of y'all who don't know, we had to do a lot of homework.
A whole lot of homework.
Because we had never seen this, and when it was told to us that we were buying it, I had to make sure that what I was being told was true. Nothing against the person who sold it to us, but it's like if I don't know about it, that's strange because usually we know a lot about everything.
Right.
So Ian went into the Discord and started reaching out to a lot of different people in the industry and asking them if they knew anything about this shoe, and he got some answers.
All right, so here we
And
go.
explain to them when you open it what the answers are.
Very quickly, I was trying to mull over in my mind what Air Force One could go for $2,500. The only Air Force I've ever known to sell in those types of numbers has been the MCA.
Well, I'll tell you what, this.
I mean, no, you got things back in the day like Mr. Cartoons and
Crocodiles,
and you have the Entourage Air Force and stuff like that.
But those are more than this.
But those are way back in the day too.
Yeah.
But I will say this: you've never seen the shoe.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
I've never seen
Air
it
Forces
either.
were never on my radar.
When he showed it to me, I was like, "What the fuck is this?"
Yeah.
What?
Now tell the backing, Ian, of what you've been told.
So
by people who own
multiple
these shoes
people,
too.
multiple people. Okay, I have a lot of people. So these are the one Bowerman Drive, Beaverton, Oregon Air Force Ones.
This is pre-Nike days, like before he ever did a release, like before the Chicago ever released.
Right, exactly.
This is pre-Nike from what we've determined.
Yeah, and I want to say we found that little article, right?
Yeah.
It said, so back at Complex Con in 2016, before Virgil and Nike started releasing to the public, he hand printed a few designs on some white Air Force Ones. These are similar to the Off-White Extra Credits. The Off-White Extra Credits was a workshop he did at 21 Mercer. And the reason why it was on campus was because apparently he either spoke at the campus world headquarters, and then these were given to people that were there, or it was made for people on campus.
And it looks like he made it himself.
Yes, so what I found is that they said Virgil hand printed every single one of these.
Now, do we have an idea of how many pairs there are? There's two alternate ones. There's the orange one too.
Yeah, because he said there's no
Where's
two.
that orange one
They said
at?
no two pairs are the same.
If you look at the alternate one on campus, sold for $1,100 with the orange check, and it looks like he moved the check. No, it's still there. He just outlined the check in orange. Oh, look at the alternate laces on these.
Yeah, the
on the
all black.
orange ones.
Yeah.
The on-campus
says
laces.
on-campus,
Ours just have it right
But
here.
see, this says one team. This doesn't say on campus anywhere.
So there's a story behind each one then.
You can tell there's one difference though
These
between
ones-
this pair and those pairs.
Is the
These
laces.
say one team.
So I'm assuming.
I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you what I got from it. Okay.
tell me what you got.
This is what I've got from it so far. What I figured out is that I think this was given to the executive team at Nike. So like the board of Nike.
Yeah, one team.
One team.
one team
Yes,
of executives.
yes. You know, that one team mentality.
And then
type
if you
thing.
look, it says one Bowerman Drive,
Yep.
which I'm sure is a street that
Should I Google it real
that the
quick?
Nike
That's
office
probably
is
like
on.
that's probably their executive headquarters.
Yeah, let's see.
Okay, one Bowerman Drive, Beaverton, Oregon.
One power. Oh, that popped up quick. Nike World Headquarters. Yep. One Bowerman Drive is Nike World Headquarters.
Go to satellite view. What does it look like from the top?
Ooh, a pond.
This is where Drake was riding the jet skis.
Yeah,
in the
with
video.
Dirk. With
Yes,
Dirk.
yes.
That is. Wow, show the people.
Oh, who is that?
Little boy.
Is he holding a frog?
Yeah, frog. He's about to eat some frog legs.
Look, that's where Drake was riding the jet skis. OBJ.
Sometimes we laugh, sometimes we cry.
Yeah.
Sometimes we no.
So I think this pair, from what I was told from who I got it from, said that there was 10 pairs made of this for the executive.
And I reached out to JC, and JC said that he held a pair, but it was a pair that he had gotten from Mayer. So
Yeah.
it was one of Mayer's pairs.
And I'm assuming though, but I wonder if the one he had was the Complex Con one. One of the Complex Con or the 21 Mercer drop. But if you can see the tag before us, Nike Air Force One Off-White Sample Executive.
Tight.
I love that shoe, and I figured it had to have something to do with Virgil.
With Virgil, to be 2,500?
Because it's either, you know, like you said, the ones you named, those are all so
Now,
old.
the thing is, that was
2000
2,500
pre-passing.
pre-passing. This is for what we're gonna make our museum, you know, of history for people to come look at and, you know, really show his work off to people that can't see it, you know?
If anyone has any actual hard evidence as to exactly how it all went down, please let us know. But the sources we spoke to are reliable.
Yeah, and the source that I spoke to said that this is specifically from the campus, from headquarters, and that there was 10 pairs made on campus.
And if these were handmade, that means he physically put this on here himself.
Right.
So these are touched by Virgil.
Touched by Virgil. Well, that's dope. Well, if you like that, then Larry,
Which I've seen this one before.
I've seen it
in
too.
an alternate color.
I think I know someone named Baby J.
I like how this one's pink.
Jordan had the blue ones.
These are a dead stock pair of just plain white forces, signed by Virgil. And I want to say this is from the Essence signing.
That's the Essence collab.
Right?
So you got in Canada, you went to Essence, he signed the Air Force for you, and you also got an Essence handbag, tote bag with the purchase.
Right.
So we don't have the tote bag, but he did them in blue and pink, and the Sharpie is a paint Sharpie that has Essence, Virgil, on campus, quotations on the Sharpie as well, that comes with it for him to sign, and he puts it back
Can we
together.
talk about Jordan's story?
The first time we go to,
Talk about Baby J.
Please, can we talk? Okay, all right.
He's done kickflips
So
in his.
Jordan got a pair of these in this year, right? Like it was right after the drop.
It was a couple
I
years
thought.
ago. He got it in 2019.
Yeah, so it was not too
It was
far
shortly
after.
after.
Shortly after this release happened, Jordan got a pair of these and he skated them.
He's thrashed them.
He destroyed them. They are signed by Virgil, and Baby J has them in his mom's house, and they are destroyed.
I mean, no one in a million years would have thought
Right,
what happened
for
to
sure,
Virgil
for sure.
happened to him.
But that's crazy, though. At least he still has them.
He's definitely heartbroken from it.
He is heartbroken.
But at the end of the day, it's like Virgil would have wanted him to skate.
For
you
sure,
know?
100%.
So
100%.
Virgil's up above, looking down like, nah, you did the right thing.
Yeah, yeah,
You did the
exactly.
right thing. These are cool too.
Yeah,
Now, if you had to choose between the two, Ian and Larry,
all day.
I know what I said about this one, but I just decided the first time I go to Paris Fashion Week, I need to wear a pair of these. Doesn't matter whether it's the pink or the blue
You're gonna hit off either
print,
one?
but I'm gonna get a personal pair.
Well, I
So
found 'em
if
online.
somebody has them out there in a 10.5 or 11, know that
1200.
I need it. I'll buy it.
I found them for 1200
Yeah.
with the Essence tote that comes with it,
tight.
and a picture of the guy with Virgil signing it.
Hey, that's tight.
But I would go with these because it says one Bowerman, and every other off-white I've ever seen just has the Beaverton.
The Beaverton, yes. So that is for the sake of exclusive. Plus, I want to feel like an executive. I don't want to wear the Skittle Diddle one that any little Timmy could go to Essence and get signed.
Say.
It's the
Well, then you just
the one
contradicted what you said.
I know, but I have to go. I already said I love this shoe for
Okay.
that reason. But
And he
I'm
did-
just saying I got to wear this to Fashion Week.
Okay.
I can't wear that to Fashion Week. I could wear this to Fashion Week.
Now that we're starting to buy these grails and these pieces of history, what do we call these episodes?
Yeah.
Because it's not an early bird.
It's not an early
This
bird.
is very late bird.
It's rare.
These are- yeah.
Like
It's a rare
what do-
bird.
Like, what do we call these episodes? Like, I'm just curious. Like, what do we call these episodes?
I don't know.
Like, what do we call these?
We dropped this on a Monday.
Got
It's
the receipt.
Museum
Don't play
Monday.
with me.
Museum Mondays?
The receipt.
Museum Mondays.
We've now entered into a new category of episodes.
Yep.
I need to know, what do we call these types of episodes now that we're buying historical sneakers? I need a cool, catchy phrase for when we do this. So guys down below, please tell me what we need to call these episodes.
Let us know.